Welcome to A Great Cooker. Today we're making an easy banana muffin recipe and it is delicious. Start by preheating your oven to 350 degrees. Let's take a look at the dry ingredients. These are also in the description below. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 packed cup of brown sugar, and 2 cups of flour. I use white flour, but you can use half white, half wheat. Now onto the wet ingredients. That's a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. Also, you're going to need 3 bananas. Those bananas came out of the freezer. That's why they look like that, and they've been defrosted. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to get our mixing bowl out and start adding our flour, our sugar. There goes our baking powder, I think, and then the baking soda, or that was the salt, and then the baking soda and the cinnamon. Okay, once you've added all of your ingredients, just start mixing it. I'm using a whisk and I'm mixing it. Look, you want to mix it thoroughly. I had some big clumps in there, so I took a fork and I mashed out some of those brown sugar clumps. Once you've mixed it thoroughly, it's going to look like this. And then you want to get out a smaller mixing bowl to mix your wet ingredients. And what you do is you put your bananas in there first. Since they came out of the freezer, they're already pretty mushy. But you take your potato masher and you're going to thoroughly mash them. It's okay if there's some chunks left. Gonna add your first egg. And for this recipe, it calls for 2 eggs, so go ahead and add your second egg. And next up, you're going to add your oil. That was a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, but you can substitute any kind of oil that you use. And there's the teaspoon of vanilla. After all of, and your cup of milk, a whole cup of milk. Then you want to mix that thoroughly with a whisk. Just take your time, especially with that egg. You want to make sure to really get that egg mixed in there very well. And once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and combine the wet and dry ingredients. So we've got our bowl of dry ingredients, and just go ahead and pour the wet ingredients into the bowl of dry ingredients. And then you want to take a spoon or something. I'm using a spatula there, but you're going to go ahead and mix that all together. You don't want to overmix it. You just want to mix until all of the ingredients are well combined. Let's talk about the consistency of your batter. It should be pourable, but not watery. So once you've mixed it well, you should be able to tip your bowl and see that you could pour it directly out of the bowl, but it's not watery. See, this is what we're talking about right here. This is the consistency you need. If the 1 cup of milk isn't enough, just add a little bit more liquid at a time until you get it to the exact consistency that's needed. Okay, next we're gonna treat our muffin tins. I just pour some oil, a little bit of vegetable oil in 3 of the tins, and then I take a paper towel and I wipe the oil around and I just spread it until I've gotten all 12 cups well oiled. You could use the liners too if you wanted. Go ahead and start filling your muffin tins with the batter. There's all 12. Try to fill them evenly. They don't have to be perfect, but close enough. Then you're going to bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean when you insert it in the muffins. And here you go. This is how they look when they come out, and they are delicious. Give them a try for yourself. Thank you for tuning into our recipe today for an easy banana muffin. Try the recipe and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video.